Lynn, the next question comes from someone who serves on the staff of the Angelides Commission. And she says, Mr. LaRouche, I'm sure you're aware of the fact that some of the recent disclosures by Congressman Elijah Cummings over the course of this last week promise to rejuvenate the credibility of the Angelides Commission, despite the fact that there have been significant attempts since we issued our report to just put a lid on the content of the report itself. But having said that, what I wanted to ask you was this. I know that you have frequently talked about Mr. Tremonti, and you've talked about him in a favorable light. I know also that some members of the commission had the occasion to talk to him when they were in Italy. I'm asking this question because I find it very confusing, and I think that it's also confusing from the standpoint of the actions of certain people here in the United States. On the one hand, Mr. Tremonti has been an advocate of things like the convening of a new Bretton Woods system. What I don't understand, and my boss hasn't been able to explain it to me either, so perhaps you can, is why is Tremonti pushing the kind of austerity that he's pushing in his own country? It would seem to be contradictory to what he has done over the course of the last 10 years.
But one must not underestimate contradictions. And most politicians are contradicting themselves all the time because they want to please this one, placate that, and so forth. It's all done. It's all this kind of thing. You see, we have a gutless government. Now, I'm not president of the United States. Even now, if I were in there for a few weeks, we'd have a lot of fun. You would also have people scampering out of the United States who would be then wanted up for arrest, you know, because I can be an arresting person, you know. And I delight in doing something like that these days. No, it just gives me a little time to shake things up. And that's exactly the problem. You have the politicians of Europe, even the ones who have some good instincts and so forth. They're gutless wonders. The leading people in the United States are gutless wonders. Most of the politicians of the United States at the highest rank are gutless wonders. Members of the courts are gutless wonders, fakers. What do you expect? You were looking for consistency? What, are you baking a cake? My God, man, what do you want? We got a bunch of gutless wonders out there. And you need a little kick on the end on them. Now, that's why I say if I were president for just a short period of time, I'm not eligible for that position for a long period of time. But I could do a fine job in a short period of time. I know exactly where to put the foot, where to plant the foot, and with vigor, shall we say. And the point is you've got gutless people in politics. Our politicians are gutless wonders. I know it. The whole generation since the baby boomers came into existence have been gutless wonders, ever since the beginning of the Indochina War. They're gutless wonders. There's not a gut in a carload. And that's the situation. Well, Tremonti is maneuvering in a situation, a world of gutless wonders, in Italy, elsewhere. The most crooked system you ever saw in your life. Manifesting all over the place. But we rival them in gutlessness and corruption. Huh? What are you talking about? You shouldn't treat such questions so seriously. When the one term, gutless wonder, another gutless wonder, is what you're talking about. Now, he's not a gutless wonder, but he's living in a nation which is full of gutless wonders. An older generation of Italian gentlemen, who I used to know, were less gutless. They had some stuff in them, but things are so rotten these days. Ever since the milk scandal in northern Italy, everything has gone to hell. And you take the milk scandal as an example. This company was producing milk products. It was an excellent product. And some thieves got in there and made a mess of it. And the company is sadly damaged. And the milk product in northern Italy is damaged in terms of production. Gutlessness, pure gutlessness. We have a collection of the most gutless politicians in the world. They snarl, like the character in The Wizard of Oz. He sits behind there with the organ and makes big noises. Says, I'm the king of everything. He's a coward. And he doesn't have an idea in his head, usually. Tremonti, well, he's a sophisticated gentleman. Talk to him privately, very smart. Talk to him publicly, don't expect too much.